Hello, everybody. My name is Harold Games, and welcome back to my MLB Imperialism series. This will be the series finale. Yes, you heard that right. Series finale of my MLB Imperialism series. We only have a few more teams left to go, and we can actually count them out right here: the Tigers, Diamondbacks, the Padres, the Astros, the Rays, the Cardinals, the White Sox, and the Cubs. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. If you want to call it the Elite Eight, you can call it the Elite Eight. Not only now, all these games are going to be single elimination except for the World Series. That will be a best of seven series, so similar to the National Championship Series of my NCAA basketball Imperialism series. But here we go. We're set. Let's make sure we're recording. Let's spin for our first team. If you guys don't know how Imperialism works, you'll be able to follow along throughout this episode, or check out my videos, or check out the wonderful Natty Cash and his videos. But we got the Chicago Cubs attacking first. Now they can only attack the Tigers or the White Sox, so we will see where they will go. And they will be going straight north, which is going to be the Detroit Tigers land. If you guys don't remember who the Detroit Tigers are, this is their logo, but all this orange is their land. They own a lot of land, and as you can see, they beat the Rangers to control all that land. Last episode, which you guys should check out. But the Tigers will get home field advantage today. Now, if you guys have not watched my other episodes, you have to pay to get the updated rosters, and I don't want to pay for a short series because, yeah, it's just not in my budget right now, so can't do it. But basically, we're using last year's rosters, so let's go simulating this game. And wow, the Cubs now own the majority of the land in the United States. You can see it was never really close. It was 3-1. It was 3-2, but then it was 5-2, then 8-2. Yeah, Cubs just dominated. Put the work. Went to work. So here we go. We're gonna do this. Hopefully, we should be able to fill in this area. Yep. Absolutely perfect. I think I forgot to get rid of that land from last episode. I think was the Twins, but here we go. Cubs will win the first game of the Imperialism series today. They will continue on their reign after defeating the Tigers. Tigers actually had a pretty good run, but it is spoiled after the loss to the Cubbies. Congratulations to the Cubs, and unfortunately for the Tigers, all that bright orange is done after one today. But congratulations again to the Cubs for your victory. It's a nice one. Yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying the series. Getting some good comments. Also liking the people checking out my White Sox hype video. Credit goes to a man on Twitter. I forgot his name. Which I will shout him out in the description. I got permission to use it, so yeah, there we go. Cubs will expand their land. We're not gonna expand their logo because their logo kind of goes on the White Sox land, and I don't want to have to delete the White Sox land to expand the logo. But there you go. The Tigers are gone. As you can see, we are continuing to dwindle down on our teams. Next team to be attacking will be the St. Louis Cardinals. You guys don't know where the Cardinals are? Here they are in the center of this line. They could play against the Cubs or the White Sox. So you could see another massive land shift here. Where will the Cardinals be attacking? They will be going to the south, which that is going to be the Cubs' land because they have this little area bordered between the Astros and the Cubs. So the Cubs will have home field advantage, and the Cardinals we have a nice. Right, let me make sure. Yeah, the Cardinals we have a nice little rivalry for potentially the biggest landmass of the series. So they get in a series, but the Cubs they take it again, a 6-2 victory. They were up 3-0, and St. Louis came back with 2 runs. It was a 1-run game, but then the Cubs in the eighth inning added another 3. So only it looks like those might have been maybe solo home runs. But overall, Cubs continue their expansion, and this could get a little dangerous for, or this could be interesting for teams. Now we're gonna see how this works out. But the Cubs again picking up another win. Only had 2 chances in Imperialism, but they've made the most of it. Beating the Tigers, and now their rivals, the Cardinals, are now surrounding the White Sox in completely, meaning if the wheel lands on the White Sox, they're going to have to attack the Cubs. No doubt about it. But I do want to give a couple. I'm going to do some rambling here while we get this, while we fill in these colors. One thing that I want to note is that, like I said a while ago, I believe, we're just gonna fill in the rest of this. We'll say screw the border. Illinois, sorry. Basically, sorry, I can't have a perfect train of thought. I don't know why. Oh, but so if you guys don't remember, last episode I announced my franchise team that I'm going to be playing with for MLB The Show, and that is the Baltimore Orioles. And as we land on the Rays, as you can see, the Rays they're completely surrounded by Cubs land, so Rays are going to have to go and attack the Cubs. We will see if the Rays can pull off an upset or if the Cubs continue their domination. And the Cubs continue their domination. It looks like it was a walk-off victory. Cubs were down 4-0 early, 3 runs to make it a 1-run ball game. Oh, yeah, it was a walk-off victory in 12 innings. I didn't realize that. Huge. That was a close game at the Cubs. It's getting a little scary. A little scary for teams. The Cubs, they do it. They move on. Here's our makeshift border to there we go, and then we will just white out the rest of this stuff the best we can. We will do a little bit of fixing up there. There we go. Man, if the Cubs, out of all the teams, the Cubs are like the team that I do not want to win the most because I'm a White Sox fan. But yeah, Baltimore Orioles will be my franchise team, and I will be playing that once the OSFM rosters, full minors rosters, come out on the Series S, and I will record. As soon as they come out, when I have time, I'll record my introduction to the series and give you guys a plan my attacking of the episodes. Um, I landed on the White Sox, right? Yeah. Dang, Cubs are gonna have another home field advantage here. Please win. Oh shoot, I forgot. No. Please win, White Sox. Please win. Oh jeez. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah. Well, the Cubs now own Chicago. Oh, why? Why? Out of all the teams, why? It's okay. Technically, we own the Cubs based off of our record. Again, head to head. Please don't come after me. I'm just poking some fun. Anyways, Cubs are really now they can get their logo expansion. I don't even know why I'm trying to fill in these counties. I'm not even gonna need them when I expand this. Okay, and we're gonna do our best to white out the White Sox logo correctly. Oops. Whoa, that is a little too big. We'll just fill in this logo right here. There we go. And then we should be able to fill this in. No, dang it. Should be able to fill in this. I hate it so bad. And we could just finish it off with a brush. And there we go. So the Cubs will get their deserved expansion of their logo. It's saying they own quite literally the majority of the United States, minus a few small regions. There you go. There's your expanded logo, Cubs fans. Besides San Diego and Arizona, if we land on a team that's not the Cubs, then they're going to be attacking the Cubs, which is just Houston. But as we're down to the final four, but yeah, who will be our next? Oh, I got to get rid of the White Sox. Who doesn't land? Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the White Sox. Now we're down to our final four. And it is going to be the Chicago Cubs. So the Cubs can go two directions, but they cannot play against the San Diego Padres. Okay, here's what we're going to do. If it's southeast, or southeast, then we will do the Astros. If it's east, southeast, so like this, or east northeast, or basically northeast, then we'll respin. If it's southwest, exactly, or southwest, kind of like that, and we'll do it the Diamondbacks. Basically, anything southwest, for pretty far southwest. I don't know how to explain this, but arrow pointing this way is going to be the Diamondbacks. Anything pointing south and east a little bit, kind of a little west as well, is going to be the Astros. But we'll just see where the arrow will land. And it will go directly southwest, which that's going to be the Diamondbacks, going up against the Cubs. Arizona will get home field advantage this time. So we'll see if the Cubs can get dethroned. They do not. Oh boy. 2-1 victory. Their pitching has been doing amazing, it looks like, and the Cubs continue to dominate, which it's a bit scary. Okay, did not mean to do that. It's probably a bit scary for non-Cub fans. This is like the easiest. These are like the easiest counties to fill in because they're the biggest counties left. The Cubs effectively own everything besides southern Texas and a sliver of southern California. They quite literally own everything. Nope, not that. That looks cool. We'll just do some fill in for the rest of this. There we go. Cubs continue their reign. We're down to the final 3 teams as the Diamondbacks. Let me make sure they won. Yeah, the Diamondbacks. Oh, I guess I already eliminated them. Oh, no wonder why there was only 3 teams on the wheel. That's okay. We'll just continue going on. The San Diego Padres. And now, when you look at it, the Padres can't attack anyone else but the Cubs. Cubs will get home field advantage. This is a little scary again. Can San Diego dethrone the Cubs for once? Can they do it, or will the Chicago team continue on? And they do it. The Padres, congratulations to them. They finally do it. You can see the Cubs got a 1-0 lead early. Then there was a 2-1 lead, which turned into 5-1. And the Cubs come back unable to happen. I don't know if this had Juan Soto on the roster, but man, Cubs, unfortunately for you guys, are not going to continue your reign of imperialism. And it'll be brown. Brown all over the place. Ooh. We're going to do our best to get this, or we're going to get this logo. And quite possibly have the biggest logo. That's going to be fun though. Here you go. Here you go, Padres fans. And hopefully we can fill in this area. There you go. 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 So, your World Series, and it will be a best of 7, is going to be the San Diego Padres and the Houston Astros. Houston has not had to play yet this series. And what we're going to do is we're going to do one wheel spin, and whoever it lands on will be, like normal from the series, will not get home field advantage to start. So basically, how this best of 7 series is going to go: the home team is going to get the team that the wheel does not land on this spin will get the first 2 at home, and the last 3 at home. So games 3 and 4 will only be on the road for them. The rest of the series will be at home, if I remember the playoffs format correctly. Here we go. And it is going to be the Houston Astros will be a road team for 5 of the 7 games. So here we go. San Diego against Houston in the World Series. Game 1 is going to go to the San Diego Padres. And to mark it down, we'll just do this. All right. Let's get that big. There you go. 1-0 lead for the Padres. Game 2 is a Houston Astros win. They steal home field advantage. There you go. 1-1 tie. We will go to Houston for games 3 and 4. Astros, San Diego Padres. Home field advantage for the Astros, and it goes to San Diego. Padres up 2-1. That is not the right color. Padres up 2-1. Home field advantage again for the Astros. And the Padres win, and they are up 3-1 in the series. This could be it. This could be it. And we are going back to San Diego. Hold on, I'm going to double check. I'm going to double check the playoff format for the World Series. So I'm going to do Phillies, Astros, World Series. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I always forget. I'm doing this on my phone. I always forget. Sorry. You know what? I can't find it, but we're gonna do it like this. So let's see here. What game are we at? We're in game 5. We just played 2 in Houston, so yeah, the last or no, we got one more in Houston. Sorry, one more in Houston. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 3. It's 2 at home and 2, 3, 2. So final game in Houston, potentially for the series. We're gonna put on the play-by-play. Here we go. Cronenworth. Okay. No, so 1 out. No recorded. There's 2 singles. And there's an out. And a run scores. So San Diego takes an early 1-0 lead. Blake Snell. It's a 1-2-3. First. Let's see here. Austin Noah. What? Oh, sorry. That's I'm thinking of Aaron Nola. Sorry. So Urquidy, strikeout, out, a double, a single, another single, a run scored, and a home run from Manny Machado. Is that 5-0? No, a single, and then there's an out. 5-0 San Diego. There's a home run out for Mauricio Dublon off of Snell. 5-1 San Diego. Myers strikes out. Strikeout, another run scored. Juan Soto, a single. A double play, so it's 6-1 Padres. Hit by pitch, a strikeout, a single, a home run by Kyle Tucker. It's a 2-run game. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. Out, single, out, and an out. But a 2-run double by David Hensley. A walk. There's a strikeout. We're tied at 6 in the 5th inning. There's a 1, 2, 3 for Urquidy. Snell goes 1, 2, 3. And Sixth inning goes down. They're 1, 2, 3, bottom of the sixth. A home run for Manny Machado. A walk for Ha-Seong Kim, and then a double for Trent Grisham. Drives in a run, and then there's a strikeout. 8-6 San Diego. A home run for David Hensley again. 8-7. There's a single. There's an out. There's an out. A single and a strikeout by Martin Maldonado. 1-run game to the bottom eight, to the top of the eighth inning. 2 gone. Nothing. A walk. A single for Trent Grisham. 2 score. Yeah, there's an out. It's 10-7 San Diego. They can taste their first World Series championship. There's an out. Another out. A single. An out. And we head to the ninth. Looks like there's no pitching fatigue. Nola, he's out. Soto, he's out. Single for Soto. On Soto again. What? These Campusano gets out. Bottom of the ninth. Houston needs 3 runs to tie, 4 to win, and keep this World Series alive. 1 out. Walk. 2 outs. Single. A run scores. It's 10-8. An out, and there it is. Your San Diego Padres are your World Series winners, and they are your MLB Imperialism Series champions of my MLB Imperialism Series. A 4-1 series win over the Astros. They get their first World Series title. And the Astros logo is done. What a win for San Diego. And what an end to this Imperialism Series for MLB. So here is your map. You will white out all these polka dots. It doesn't look weird. This is your map. San Diego, known as Slam Diego, picks up a win, or picks up their first MLB Imperialism win and their first World Series win. 5 games over the Houston Astros. Man, what a win for San Diego, and what an end to this series of Imperialism. And like I said, this series was going to be shorter. It was. But still, it was a fun series. And that's the second Imperialism series that we've completed on the channel. We still have a couple of major sports to go through on top of college football. Here's the remaining games or sports that we can do. We have college football, NBA, and NFL. We completed basketball and MLB. College football will be my next Imperialism series to kind of get back to the college simulations. And we'll probably do NBA or NFL, one of the two. Maybe we'll do NFL since it's going to be getting close to NFL draft time. But either way, next series will be college football, and I'll make sure my map is correct and everything is correct for that. But yeah, here is your finale, and I just want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you be on the lookout for a few videos tomorrow. If you're to this point in this episode, you can expect my Road to the Show series at noon and my NBA playoff predictions sometime later in the day, probably around 2 p.m. to give you guys some time to watch these 2 videos and then be ready to watch the last video today. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and peace.